Alright, my name is Tyler and I will be talking about my website that I created for ICT 375 today. Start off with the homepage. I start off with a pop-up to try and see if I can get visitors to sign up for emails immediately with this pop-up. It's JavaScript I use with a whole bunch of coding for the styles, but here we go with the homepage. Navigation's up top. A nice background that deals with has a letter, so it draws an audience along with the pad and paper and the header and footer with name, phone numbers. This link is active and works, which takes you to the sign up page where I have another picture of the box I have on there that shows Paris and Eiffel Tower with the sign up list embedded in it. Next, I have the how-to page, which is basically step-by-step of how to actually write handwritten letters. So you have step 1, the envelope, the introduction, the body, the conclusion, and the PS, which is personally a great one, especially with this last part of it. PS, I ate all your food here at home. It's kind of a good way to end a letter. Next, we have tips of how to improve it. I have 3 different tips about what you do before writing a letter. You need to answer these questions, how your first letter is always a draft, and how you should be using your best handwriting, with an example of a letter I received. The About Me page is a picture of me, obviously, and a little bit about my background and what I do. As shown in here, I have some pen pals all around the world, which range from California to England to Ireland and Australia, to name a few. On the tips page, that letter was actually from a girl in Australia. Some of the most difficulties that I had on this page was the footer. For the longest time, I always had this little gap, so what I did was I just set the positioning, actually I set a margin to just push it up 10 pixels, which makes it fit directly with the picture and the footer. Some of the stuff that I liked well is actually the sign up page, where I have this background with the sign up page embedded into it, but I just really like the background. And then I also really like the pop-up that comes up, which I'm gonna have to close out of that and re-go back into it because it only pops up once every time your web browser is open. But I really enjoyed doing this part of it. It adds kind of that wow impression when you first come to the site, like, hey, this is something cool, you can sign up now or you can do it later. I checked and this does work as well. And the biggest thing I learned in completing this project is that it takes a long time to code, even with this amount of, I would say simplicity, but it's not, but just connecting everything together and having a way to just bring everything together into one website, with whether it's the styling, the layout, positioning. It definitely improved my coding skills, and it should definitely help me later on.